Hi everyone, today we're talking about the all-new 2024 Lexus TX. This is a luxury three-row crossover that shares a platform with the Toyota Grand Highlander. There's a lot of space inside, a lot of technology, and some pretty cool powertrain options. So let's take a look and see what the Lexus TX is all about. This week we've been driving a TX 350 luxury model finished in cloudburst gray. One of the first things you're going to notice is the front fascia of the new TX has a different look to that traditional Lexus spindle grille we've all come to either love or hate. This one is more aerodynamic, just has a different vibe up front. It still gets those LED lights, are standard on all TX models. Also standard are 20-inch alloys. Also available are 22-inch alloys depending on the trim level you get. As you continue to look at the side profile here, you're going to see a chrome strip outlining the top of the windows. And as we get to that back rear pillar, you're going to see that it's blacked out on the TX. And coming around to the back, you've got LED lighting, Lexus's new inclusion of the Lexus name across the back of all its vehicle instead of the Lexus emblem. This LED lighting bar goes all the way across like we've seen in the IS model. It's got wider fender flares. Overall, this vehicle just has a nice stance to it. It is wider, longer, and of course accommodates 7 passengers inside. So it's a first truly three-row, family-friendly luxury crossover from Lexus. Popping the hood to the TX, you're going to find 3 different powertrains available, including a Lexus First with a plug-in hybrid combined with a V6. This model has the 2.4-liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder that gets 275 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque. There are 4 different drive modes, including normal, eco, sport, or custom. It's available with either front or all-wheel drive. The second powertrain is the 500H, which comes with a 2.4-liter turbocharged hybrid powertrain that provides a combined 366 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque, and comes exclusively with all-wheel drive. Finally, there's the new 550H Plus, which is an all-wheel drive plug-in hybrid that combines a 3.5-liter V6 with a lithium-ion battery to deliver 404 total horsepower. It gets an estimated electric range of 33 miles. Now, I will say we drove this TX 350 luxury model on a trip down to Indianapolis from Chicago, and the refinement behind the wheel of this vehicle is truly impressive. It's at home on the highway as a comfortable cruiser. Suspension is soft, did absorb the roadways well, felt well grounded to the pavement, steering was direct, and it kept all that road noise out of the vehicle. I averaged about 19.5 miles per gallon from my trek from the suburbs down to Indianapolis, and thought that it was decent, although it does require premium fuel, so it will cost you a little bit more at the pump. But there are the various options in this model to go for the hybrid or the plug-in hybrid, which are going to be much more fuel efficient for your overall driving experience. As we hop inside, the first thing you're going to notice is these handles don't move. Instead, there's a button on the inside that releases the door and you pull it open. Behind the steering wheel, it comes standard with a 7-inch display or the available 12.3-inch display. Scrolling over to the side, you're going to find this extra large 14-inch information touchscreen for all of your main controls. It integrates wirelessly with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and works very seamlessly. I had no issues with it. Climate controls are all digital. There is a volume knob here if you want to control your volume. And then down below here, you've got a wireless charging tray for your phone. You've also got a second space here for whether it's an iPass charger or anything else you want to keep there. You've got USB-C chargers, so you can charge a second phone, which is great for a road trip. My wife was able to plug in her phone, and then it fit nicely in the slot here next to the cup holders, which was really convenient for the ride. These cup holders accommodate all sizes of drinks. They pop out, so if you've got larger bottles or you need to use it for other purposes, very flexible here. You've got storage here, and overall just a nice ambiance on here that feels very luxurious. Touches of suede mixed in with the leather gives this cabin a very luxurious feel. The seats in the TX are very comfortable and blend both a mix of leather and suede. As you know, there's 3 rows of seating here. providing plenty of room for a family road trip. It's impressive how much space they put into this vehicle, making it a true 3-row vehicle. The second row is available with either captain's or a bench seat that splits 60-40. And either way you look at it, it's definitely the most roomy Lexus we've seen. As a bonus, models that come with the captain's chairs in the second row also come standard with both heated and ventilated seats. And then for access to the third row, it can be done at the touch of a button right here on the top of the seat that will fold the seat forward and give you room to climb in back to the third row. Now, even as an adult, it's impressive back here, the amount of space that you have. It's a little tight on my knees, but overall, compared to other 3-row vehicles in this segment, it's impressive. My head's not up against the ceiling, and for all the other Lexus vehicles that are out there that offer a third row, like the LX and GX, I think this is the one to get if you are going to be using the third row. You've got extra cup holders back here, although if you ask my kids, there's never enough cup holders for a road trip. That was their one thing to say. These seats do recline back if you want or automatically move. So again, just give some flexibility in the third row. And again, for getting out from the third row, touch that button. The seat will automatically slide forward. And it's not too hard to get in and out of. Another unique feature of the TX is models that come with the captain's chairs have this center piece in front of the 2 seats with cup holders that can be popped out if you want to use them for different sizes or varying kinds of treats in there. And then you can also remove this whole piece if you don't want it at all and you just want access to the third row, giving a lot of versatility and flexibility to that TX owner. Just like you pushed a button to get in the car, you will push a button on the inside to get out. It can be a little finicky, but it does have safe exit assist, so if you've got kids, it will not open the door unless it is clear to do so. Another nice feature of this vehicle is the panoramic glass roof. It does open and give you some fresh air with a nice sized opening, but also extends that glass to the back so that those in the back can get that same kind of natural lighting inside. One of the most important features of a family crossover is going to be the cargo space, and the TX does not disappoint. Behind the third row seating is 20 cubic feet of space. These seats can fold down automatically at the touch of a button right here on both sides. Just a quick press and they'll automatically start folding down. And when you do that, you get an additional cargo space in the back, up to 57.4 cubic feet with that third row folded flat. The middle row also folds flat and will give you a total of 97 cubic feet when all 3 rows are folded down. Prices for the TX start at $55,000 and climb to a starting price of around $78,000 for the top of the line 550H Plus models. This one here is the 350 luxury all-wheel drive model and checked in just under $70,000. That's a wrap. My quick spin of the 2024 Lexus TX. For the full review, you can visit drivechicago.com or subscribe below for even more automotive content. Give us a follow on our other social channels, including X, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm Jim O'Brill with Drive Chicago. Thanks for watching.